to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Serve you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens.
In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys a crisp 2-0 to begin this 2025 campaign. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Ravens. His guys 2-0 as well, so two of the league's better teams meeting here this week. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And away we go from a rainy Inner Harbor. Escapes a defender. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him. But you welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. Dancing past him. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the play, got somebody in some discomfort, Brock. Timeout called as they head to take a look at Isaiah Likely. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
4th down.
Oops, knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Now I'm going to go ahead and label that one an attention-to-detail field goal, Kate. Because when you're playing in rain like this and weather like this, you got to be on point. Snapper, holder, kicker, all of them got the job done.
It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. But now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs, who dodged the tackle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
And the Lions first down.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's got it at the 24. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. They're already on a Modest little winning streak here, currently in position. Games as they take the field again. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Another run for Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
To give right side to Henry. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Play fake. Jackson. He beams one. Deep right side. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there. Distance. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a pickup of 6.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
26-yard line.
One of the tight ends motioning left. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A pitch out to Montgomery. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 32. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Baltimore running its offense out now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. To the left side, caught by Andrews. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Escapes the pocket. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And they bring him down around the 34. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Baltimore first down.
Lamar throwing again. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Return it. You.
Jackson yet again. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10, but they can get a yard here on third down. Henry's going to try to pick it up, and he'll get them enough for a first down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Play action now with Jackson. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's second and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Lamar. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Luke knocks it through, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas at kicker, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Finds the in route complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
4 yards on the pickup.
Send the tight end in motion.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Lions.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Free inside the 30. Jukes away from one. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Goff on third. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback. To simply protect the football.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This one left for Lamar. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Flush out now to his left. He's making a bid for it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Lamar out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. And Looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on third. Chased out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. A toss play, Montgomery. Defense there to contain things as he tried to get it outside. No yards for him on second down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. He lofts it deep right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
We'll start from the 39. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Ravens trotting out there on... They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now Jackson off the play action. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10.
They go play fake with Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Jackson's going to throw again. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Now the Lions offense gets ready to... And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
First down throw from Goff.
First down.
That's complete. incomplete. It's the rookie from Georgia. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Goff.
36-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Lions.
It's Montgomery on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, he loses the football. The Ravens pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. A little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
DJ Reed there.
Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Baltimore, 1st down.
1st down, here's Lamar.
39-yard line.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Complete. DJ Reed there.
And again, it's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions send Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Goff on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Goff to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. And it's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Looking to throw.
Brings up 3rd.
And he has the first over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Throwing this for the end zone. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Giants are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is Kenneth Walker III. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone, a 10-yard touchdown run. The Seahawks get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's good. For our Lions, 1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Montgomery now up the middle. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47th.
1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down.
The tight end in motion now. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he is down to the 30-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A give now to Montgomery. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown! Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an...
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Lions 10.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something.
I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first half through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. 4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And again, they drop the... it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Left side, that's there, caught! And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Bates now for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 13.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit.
Real quick.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180.
Now here's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now Jackson off the play action. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs from 37. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him.
180. Sit up. 180. Finish it up.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. They break their huddle. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
13.
Changing it up here. Jackson. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
3rd and 2.
180.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. This one center for Lamar. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing here, Huntley. Caught by Flowers. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Now Huntley. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 9 yards to go.
60 Maverick. 60.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Touchdown. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Lions 17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, Goff finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Montgomery. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Goff. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And this defense, boy, just beyond. This late in the game, how How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too?
Wanna quit?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Get on. Ready. Get on.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lamar off the play fake. Andrews snags another one. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hoping you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his fullback. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
A give to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy's going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He is just with his legs.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 27, Lions 17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions offense returning to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. The toss play, Montgomery. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Looking quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Gallup spin inside the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 10 brings up
Motion the tight end over. Goff now on third down. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Working quickly here.
12 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first
In the
down.
red zone on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 yards on the pickup.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore.
The 17-yard
Lions
line.
down by 10. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throwing now. He set up the screen to Montgomery. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Running once more with Henry. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up third and 5. A draw now. This is Henry. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up fourth and short. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third.
It's fourth down.
As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring... New set of downs for him from the 31. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37.
Off play action, Goff. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And that spike stops the clock at 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
For Shane Zylstra. Incomplete. It's
Tight end going in motion here.
10 yards.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Returning its offense to the field of play. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.